Hey there, welcome to my page. I'm so glad that you found me. I'm Dr. Michelle Hepburn, physician, entrepreneur, and your health and wealth strategist. I'm really passionate about preventive medicine, especially being a physician, specifically a pediatrician. I focus on preventive medicine for children and really wanted to be able to do the same thing for myself. As healthcare has changed, as health in this country has changed significantly over the years, and as I've noticed as I'm aging, going through different stages of my health, I really wanted to be intentional about what I do every single day to be able to continue to make some healthy shifts and pivot in my life. What I did in my 20s versus my 30s and now in my 40s is very different, and that is natural, that's normal. And so I wanted to be able to share and impart that knowledge with the rest of you because I know that I'm not the only one going through this. We all have had so many questions over the years about how we can best take care of ourselves, how we can take care of our children, how we can take care of our families. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. My background is as a pediatrician. I continue to practice to this day, but I've also moved into the entrepreneurial space because I wanted to be able to share so much more with you all and be able to reach so many more women that I'm not able to do just in my practice alone. Our health is a journey. It's not an end goal or destination. And so I've talked about this specifically in my podcast, and I go through my journey with you all, exactly how I started out, why I started out, what are the things that I was hoping to achieve for myself and my own health. But what I've realized over the years in doing this, and as I've been able to shift and pivot in my own health, is that it's a journey. And the biggest transformation is knowing that you don't have to start over every single time that you come upon a challenge or an obstacle or just life-altering event that may happen, changes that happen in life, which is all normal, which we all need to go through. So having some tools in your bag that you can use so that you're able to make those shifts every single day. So when you hit kind of those rocky roads, you're not starting all over again. You're not falling off the wagon, but you're able to just continue in your health journey and move in a way that feels good to you in that specific stage of life. Health is all encompassing. It's also not just the single thing that you're talking about, your physical ailments or things that you've been noticing, things that you tell your doctor in the exam room. It is so much more than that. It's about how you feel physically, your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health, your financial health, your relational health, and having a community of people around you that are going to be able to support you in each stage of your life. For me personally, like I said, I'm a pediatrician, so very high achieving and still working towards these goals that I want to achieve in my career, still being able to build up my practice and forming those relationships with families and children. That is really important to me, and that is something that I feel honored to still be able to do. But like I said, I wanted to be able to reach out to so many more families and women and be able to give you some simple things that you can do that are sustainable, because if it's too overwhelming and it's too stressful and it's too much to do, it's really just adding to the overwhelm and not really contributing to being able to be healthy. So small intentional steps every single day are what's going to get you the transformation that you want. So what are you going to be able to find here? Well, I have lots of different ways that you can connect with me. The first place is right here. So make sure that you're staying tuned for different reels and shorts. I will also be posting my podcast on here, Prescription for Change, Healthy on Purpose. So I'm very excited about that because what makes this season different from the prior seasons is that I'm not just sharing my own experience, my own health journey, which I know has been helpful for many of you, but I listen to my viewers, I listen to my listeners and the people that have been with me through the different seasons. And I really wanted to make sure that I brought other women in from different backgrounds, so different careers, whether it's lawyers, accountants, nutritional therapists, functional medicine doctors, stay-at-home moms, entrepreneurs, so people from all different walks of life who are able to share their health journey with you and able to impart their wisdom and things that they've done to be able to change their health. And I think that's really important to be able to have someone to resonate with and also to to know that you're not alone in this journey. So whatever stage of your health that you're in, you'll be able to find something here specifically for you. So this season is going to be jam-packed with lots of different women and their stories and ways that they can help in all different facets of your health. I wanted to also make sure that I'm building a legacy for my children. So I wanted to be able to pour into myself, as I've learned that that is one of the most important things that I can do for my health. I'm married to a science nerd. I'm a mom of two, and I have two pups. So we are a very busy, active family. We love to travel. We love outdoor adventures. So kayaking and swimming and being by the beach, hiking, going to different areas, and just wanting to explore all 50 states is our goal as a family, but wanting to explore the world as well and just seeing everything that life has to offer. And I realized that if I'm constantly working, and as you can imagine, being a doctor is very busy, as many other careers can be, but you get kind of sucked into everything, always giving and giving and giving and moving and always working and always trading your time for money. And I didn't want to keep doing that as I'm moving into midlife. I wanted to be able to enjoy the time with my family. I want to see my kids actually grow up. I want to be able to see all that they're achieving and the things that are important to them, not just their academics, but their music endeavors and their sports, and being able to share in those moments and being able to travel to tournaments with them and have those experiences, because those are the times, those quiet rides and long rides in the car, being able to share those moments with them, whether it's in silence or whether we're sharing a story or talking about our day. But that's what's important to me as a mom, as a wife, wanting to be able to go on dates with my husband again. All of this to say that whatever your specific health goal is, all of that is going to be impacted by the level of stress that you have, by the access that you have to good information. And I wanted to make sure that I'm sharing all of that with you all today. So you'll be able to connect with me, like I said here. You'll be able to listen into the podcast. You'll also be able to connect with me on Instagram. And you'll also be able to connect with me in my private Facebook group if you want a lot more of the mindset, movement, meals, which was the core of my program initially. So that's going to give you specific nutrient dense meals that you can do, as well as recipes. It's going to give you specific workouts that you can do, some challenges that I run in that group. So lots of high level things if you really want to be an active participant or member, or not really sure where to start. So this is Prescription for Change, Healthy on Purpose. Dr. Michelle here, and I'm so glad that you have joined me. Make sure that you're tuning in for more.